All right, as far as an opening statement goes, is that tonight was certainly disappointing. I don't think we played up to our abilities. Sometimes you got to play the first game to see where you're at, and that's one thing that we certainly identified where we're at and where we need to go. And but we're not going to let this carry on like we did for about 5 games last year. So we're going to get it taken care of, and with that, I'll take any questions.
Was the effort at least where you wanted it, or was?
No. The effort wasn't that where we wanted because we got out coached. Bottom line.
Obviously, the 3 turnovers led to 3 touchdowns of theirs. I mean, do you feel like the turnovers were more preventable? I mean, was it good plays on the ball by UMass? What do you think of that?
When you turn the ball over 3 times, you're going to lose. You can't win games turning the ball over 3 times, and you're the one that issues the turnovers. I don't know any way else to put it. So, UMass got good defense. I've said that all along. He's a good football coach. Compliment them. They played hard, played well, and outplayed us. They beat us in every phase. I mean, we had some good things happen. Don't get me wrong, but there's some good things. But at the same time, we got to figure out who we are on offense. That's one thing. Defensively, we played hard, but we made some mental errors that can happen. But again, a lot of those mental errors are from people that hadn't played a lot because we had 6 seniors and we had a lot of new players, and we had some of those guys make some huge mistakes. But that's why they call it football, and we'll go back to work tomorrow and do the same thing we did last year. We just keep moving, and just keep this way, keep coaching them, and get the ones that buy in and believe in what we're doing, and we'll be fine. But I ain't gonna wait till the 5th or 6th game for it to happen.
Defensively in the second half, did they change things, or it seemed like their quarterback kind of took control of the game in some pretty important situations?
No, we made some mistakes. They made some good plays. He's not, our quarterback helped him. There's no question that he's a lot better than what they had a year ago. And Power 5 guy transfer did a nice job. They did a good job of executing and so forth. But we also had some people not where they needed to be in certain situations. And but those things that can be cleaned up. But defensively, we'll be fine. Offensively, we got talent. We got to figure out again. You got to identify who you are, and you need to play. And so we'll get better as a team. And this, like I told them, it's over. I mean, I got into them good, but this game's over. And we got a lot of young people. They all need to grow up, and that's my job. So they got all Coach Kill here about 10 minutes ago, and we're done with it. We'll move on and move forward.
You said you want to figure out who you are offensively. I mean, what do you mean by that, and maybe what were some of the issues that you saw?
Well, you got to figure. We got good receivers. We got good running backs. We got to say this is what we're going to hang our hat on. This is who we're going to be. And we didn't do that. We didn't do it tonight. So it's something we need to do. Every team, if you look at Alabama, you know who they are offensively. But we got to, like I said, we got a lot of new players. We got some receivers that can play. We got some guys. We got to figure out how to utilize everybody and get people where they need to be.
Things seem to start with the run for you. That seems like that's where you wanted the identity to be. Did you feel like you guys were physical and executed in the run game tonight?
I won't be able to answer that question until I watch the film. I think that you look at offensively, you get into stats, all that stuff. Is that there's some good things, but I ain't into stats. I'm into winning, and there's just things that I'm just saying we could have a really good team. We can be better than what we were tonight. And but at the same time, UMass, Don's done a really good job up there, and I knew he would. He's a good coach, and his team needs to be complimented. And they executed and out-executed us in every way. And my hat's off to UMass. I don't want to sit here and say they cause things and by what they do, and they're difficult, certainly on defense.
How would you rate Diego's performance in game one?
I'll have to see the film, watch everything, because there's things that you don't ever want to say until you see it, and I don't make statements on players or anything like that until I watch the film and evaluate it.
Was the decision to put Eli in and replacing Pavia just to
That's what we're
spark the
running.
offense?
No, spar with 3 backs. We went to 3 backs and bounced the defense up, and nobody's seen us do it, and Eli can run, and it gives us a good change up, and Diego can stay in there, and allows us to get a good athlete, on the field. And we talk about identifying ourselves. I mean, he's a good athlete, and we got to make sure. Certain guys need to touch the ball so many times, and we got to figure out who we're going to get those touches to.
But Eli is a guy that you want to throw a few touches to during the course of a game.
Well, yeah, we're going to utilize the talent we got. That's the best way I can put it. We didn't do it
Watkins,
enough.
sorry.
Yeah.
Watkins, I mean, just 2 carries, but he had 95 yards. I mean, is he one of those guys you need to probably feed a little more next game?
Well, I think, it's one of those things that Amonte's good on the perimeter. There's no question about that, but he's got to become a better inside runner. And you got to be all around back. But he definitely, has got speed and did some things last year in the bowl game and so forth. But, he's had a lot going on in his life. He's a dad and got twins. How about that? So there's a lot of things that nobody ever understands what goes on behind closed doors. But yeah, does he need to touch the ball more? You bet.
Coach, I know you want to watch the film. There was the 4th down, and you guys were trying to get back into the game. You had them down to 4th down, and the quarterback was able to scramble up the middle. Was that a turning point to maybe getting yourself, back within 1 possession?
Yeah, it wasn't good. We were playing man coverage, and we didn't keep the quarterback. He didn't get him off the edge, and you see that in the NFL. You see it a lot of places, and it just opened up like the Red Sea. And yeah, it was a crucial play in the game.
Any more questions? Cool. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.